Good afternoon, Miss Farah and everyone. This is Group 7 presentation. My name is Lochio and the other teammates are Jahal, Lizen and Rubendra. For the presentation topic is sexual discrimination in workplace. Sexual discrimination is the unjust and unfavorable treatment of an individual purely due to the person's sex. It can occur when a person is applying for a job as an employee.
Okay, hi Miss, I'm Jahal. I'm gonna present on the importance of raising awareness on the sexual discrimination issue and also the conclusion for these presentations. First, there are 6 importance of raising awareness on the sexual discrimination issue, including increased enthusiasm and support, spreading knowledge and informations, case study from California, increasing sensitivity and understanding, protect the human rights of society, and also motivate the society to take actions. Raising awareness helps in stimulate self-mobilizations and act as a motivations in taking actions. Besides, it also helps in increasing public awareness by spreading them knowledge and senses. And there is a case study for us to support with our statement. Ya Basta Awareness Campaign. Raising awareness plays an important role by changing individual traditional mindset by inserting facts to them. Approach employer or human resources of the company to further understand what is happening in the workplace and also assist organizations who facing this kind of issues but do not know how to handle it. Lastly, change their attitudes and behavior by spreading accurate information and knowledge to ensure that they are not being misled. Increasing enthusiasm and support can be known as a core and also major importance of raising awareness. And why do I say so? It is crucial to raise awareness to the society by telling the factors where cause this harassment and also why gender equality is very important. Prevention of sexual discrimination in the workplace can be in both forms of international and also national concerns. Essentially, sexual discrimination has been internationally agreed as a violation of human rights, and it is happening globally. And it is happening on any workers and anywhere. Raising awareness helps in increased enthusiasm and support stimulates self-mobilizations, motivation in taking actions, and mobilizing local knowledge and resources. Alternatively, it helps to highlight the issues by telling the public that what is the consequences or impacts caused by the situations. However, by raising awareness and sexual discrimination issue can be more addressed by the people through society and it will be noticed and reminded by the public again and again. Sensing the issue is also fundamental needs to be known. Without knowing that situation or issue, individuals are not able to decode how important or serious the incident is. Every individual is being educated or taught differently, and that is also one of the reasons why everyone does contain different personal field of experience in manipulating certain messages or informations. Raising awareness regarding sexual discrimination in workplace is very, very important that individuals are able to read and know what is happening actually and what is actually sexual discrimination is. The public may think that certain actions of sexual discrimination is normal and common because every one of us are being taught or influenced with the terms of common sense and also logic. And yet, it's not a fact. With the terms of common sense or logic being influenced by the public, which everyone is forcefully being followed or like following the trend. Yeah, sorry. And second importance, spreading knowledge and information. It is able to help in spreading knowledge and information to the public by educating them, and it is able to correct the public what is the factor that mislead the right path of the informations and fix it. Raising awareness involves many, many factors by creating a specific message towards a particular issue. Thirdly, Ya Basta California case study. Campaign awareness by ending violence and harassment on gender inequality, and it can be formed as an important part of strategies in chaining every tactics together. Ya Basta is actually a campaign which to stand up by stopping sexual harassment and assault in California. Besides, increasing sensitivity and understanding can be another importance of raising awareness. It used to be the process which helped to facilitate the actions of ideas, improve mutual understanding, and manipulate or fix the thoughts of different individuals. Gender awareness raising aims to promote and encourage a general understanding of gender related challenges and also unfair treats at the workplace. Violated human rights and motivate individuals to take actions are another importance of why we need to raise awareness on sexual discrimination issue. It helps to protect the fundamental rights of society against it instead of everyone remains silent. Everyone needs to take part in actions of changing the society by influence the others on the issue and take action on it on this.
Hi, Miss. A very good morning. My name is Rubendra Kumar. I'm doing Bachelor in Computer Science, and today I'll be talking about, I'm presenting my presentation too. So, today I'll be talking about the causes and consequences of sexual discrimination in workplace. So, what we did here is we compared with different working industries and different states and how discrimination begins and how it's currently going on at that place. So, beginning first, Japanese. In Japan has been a very cultural country for a very long time. They follow their culture very prejudiciously, and when it comes to workplace culture, they do not allow women to work in the first place. They prefer women to be nurtured and nurture themselves, meaning preparing themselves to be a good wife or a good mother. But this over the years has turned. Gradually, over the years, legal and politics changes began to favor gender equality. However, the realities of Japanese cultural and social norms haven't changed. As a practical matter, it has prevented greater progress. So, till this very day, their social and their cultural teachings have reduced the progress of gender discrimination in removing gender discrimination. When it comes to sexual discrimination in Pakistan workplace, so in Pakistan they are more to it's a third world country. They are still underdeveloped. They are due to their lack of social teachings and a lack of educations. So they are still very underdeveloped, and the only thing they have been taught was their cultural teachings. So that is what they have endorsed very strictly till this very day. And women face a severe level of discrimination in Pakistan. So over the years, the consequences has pretty much it just have reduced. Nothing much has happened ever since. After the years of discrimination and countless of protests by many women who have opened up and due to bravery, and some have even died due to this. So due to these protests and all that, some parts of Pakistan have increased the social awareness of discrimination, but till this very day, due to Pakistan being still a developing country, it has a high level of discrimination rate. So when it comes to Korean workplace, we have distinguished into first is Korean workplace, and the second we'll be talking about K-pop industry. The first workplace is woman is known as the marriage bar. So women from a social view, in Korea, women are typically set into the role of a housewife and a mother due to their societal norms, and now women are having difficulties re-entering the labor market after taking time off for marriage, childbirth, or childcare, which causes educated women to make up larger proportional part for economically inactive population. So over the years, with the development of the country's law system, women are now recognized and are being accepted that they are truly capable individuals which are able to handle their work life and family life. When it comes to K-pop industry is one of the upcoming industry. It is consists of many male boy bands, music groups, and also female groups. And recently, discrimination has surfaced in this K-pop industry where these idols open up themselves to how they was abused and how they were discriminated because of their wealth and their social point. If you're poor, you get severely discriminated. If you're rich, you have the higher chance. This is how K-pop industry has been working. But ever since this has taken place, changes has happened. So moving on. So gaming industry has always been an upcoming developing industry. They are known to be the most carefree industry by doing things in a very different way compared to other industries. But over time, they are due to them being not so serious at work, being a different environment, it has caused a lot of issue. Women have opened up in a very well-known company where women are being mistreated. And this thus makes a big case and it's still an ongoing case. Last but not least, we're talking about the United States workplace. Sexual discrimination about employment in the United States. In 20th century, women are not allowed to work. But in 19th, when the 19th Amendment came about, women's change, women's view on working and their employment chances evolved over time. As women entered the workforce, it became clear that they could strike balance between work and family. Thus, a two new income family paradigm has evolved. Thank you, Miss.
Okay. Hi. Good afternoon, Miss Farah, and I'm going present. Okay, I'm going present research analysis about the action taken to overcome the sexual discrimination in the workplace. So here, the five action I will explain it each later. So the first one is the authorize the government leadership role to be properly developed. So in the society, the government is the public representative. So meaning that the government should really care about the people well-being in the citizen. I have the example like happening on last year 2020. On January, the government announcement that the new salary minimum that is 1.2k in the 57 town and city. So that I believe the government is helpful to deliver in the entire society a good and healthy public opinion attitude and to promote a fair career selection for the woman. Okay, some more the woman practical education and training should be emphasized more by government so that can improve the woman employer ability and achieve a competitive advantage in labor market. Second is the aim to change the company discrimination tendency. Uh, the company should focus on the need of the position when researching talent, so should not looking at portion gender, male or female can finish or meet to their workload. We should pay more attention on their education background, working experience when making higher decisions, so to avoid the gender discrimination. However, the company will slowly break down the discrimination in the workplace when the education is more valued. Okay. The third is the anti-sexual harassment discrimination policy. So because to get responsible participants can go a long way toward promoting and sharing awareness of harassment and discrimination-free environment. So that will alert all the participants to their right role and responsibility, and everyone will be aware of the anti-sexual harassment policy. Here as the example. Okay, company training should be applied more to manager and other employee to show the let the people in the position of the responsibility to get more clear the policy content and continuing the education on human rights. So the fourth one is the next is the equal pay and gender pay. So people should be paid the same amount for the same job and period. So the equal pay is the right for the man and the woman to pay the same for similar and work for of equal value. Equal value. Okay. Besides that, the equality law cover term and condition of employee. Also, the companies to state a policy on upgrading and is the equal pay review because to let all the managers must be aware of their responsibility. Also, well, achieving equal pay require an analytic job. Every locations came out to get a fair salary increment. So come to the last, as adult, no, on to the last action is the discrete gender stereotype at the home. As adult know that the parents are the children first model, and also most of the time the children are learning from their parent as well, and parent parents can let their children learn about housekeeping, to let the children practice from the beginning to know that the gender are equal is a common thing. Example, boy can wash this and girl can take out the garbage. It can be sharing and teamwork together to help their parents too. And the parents should be paying more attention to their children to learn how to respect each and other, so that in the future the gender discrimination will be reduced from starting their parent education there. So okay, I will finish my part here. Next I will let my group member to continue. So thank you.
Throughout the research analysis, researchers agree with Dr. Stephanie that thinking different is the importance of raising awareness on the sexual discrimination in the workplace. When people are conscious of those issues, it allows the society to self-aware that sexual discrimination should be resolved immediately and encourage the society to act on it. Then researchers agree that cultural impact is one of the causes of sexual discrimination in the workplace. It because the traditional culture shape the way of society daily life, like the traditional gender role show that female tend to focus more on taking care of children and the household, while male are responsible to work and become the financial support in the family. So female are more discriminated in the workplace. However, researchers believe that prejudice against female is the main cause of sexual discrimination in the workplace. Some people think that female are underrepresented in many industries such as automotive industry and construction industry. It leads to the sexual discrimination as male employees view female as a person who are less capable to perform the task. Female just get rejected due to the sexual discrimination in the workplace without identifying the evaluation and performance. This gender bias still exists, especially in the male-dominated industry and occupation nowadays. Moreover, researchers could like to criticize the government and company as each of the organizations held the responsibility. Despite the policy, females are constantly facing sexual discrimination in the workplace. It is a serious issue that the government should not treat it casually, as society are suffering from the sexual discrimination in the workplace, especially the unequal pay. Speaking of the unequal pay, the company is the one who is deciding the employee salary. The company ought to pay the salary to employee based on their performance and productivity instead of gender. Lastly, the researchers suggest that the government and organizations can support females to become leaders of higher up positions in the companies. Females can make a wise decision just like males. Society should not hold prejudice against females and ignore the hard work from females. Besides, female as a leader can be a role model for other females to make a sustainable change in the workplace. It will create a gender balance if there are more female applying for a higher position. Then education is crucial to deal with the sexual discrimination as it educates the society about the gender equality. It is important to let society know that gender equality is a fundamental human right and address the sexual discrimination more seriously. It helps to instill more moral value and ethical principle in society so that people respect gender equality and develop a healthy environment in the future. A small change from society will bring a huge impact to improve sexual discrimination in the workplace.
And so, for the conclusion, sexual discrimination issue can be known as one of the most common violation of human right issue among the world and the public, yet did not aware on this. Raising awareness is a need to be carried out more and more to influence the public and carry out the best uh, influencing outcome for the society. And yes, I think that's all for our presentations. I really hope that you like it, and also yes, that's all. Thank you.